treat you good. Rockarazzi.com, 98.7fm.com. To my right, the boys from Linkin Park. Thanks so much for taking the time out. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Have you guys been here before to the Penthouse?
Never. First time.
Really?
Yeah.
No crazy parties here before?
No.
First of all, congratulations on the new record. Awesome. The new single, kicks ass. Curious to know, I'm going to start with a somewhat cliche rock and roll interview question, but I got to ask, was the writing process for you guys different on this than your previous releases?
Yeah, I think every album has been different, and I think we have ideas on how to improve the next project, but I think this album was a complete evolution of what we intended and what we wanted, and it was actually a lot of fun. You know, we approached it and we took a attitude of write anything that we feel like writing, and if it feels right, that's what it is. You know, so that included not to lock ourselves into any preconceived ideas that we would have on ourselves or other people would have on us.
Does each member come in with an idea and say, "Hey, check this out," or does Chester come in with the melodies, or how's it working?
Our process is really fluid. It's been getting more and more fluid with each record. I feel like at this point there isn't really a formula or a definition of kind of how we do it. In fact, like 2 albums ago, we used to have, like for example, I would say on the album liner notes, Brad Delson guitar, Rob Borden drums, and we stopped doing that last album because that wasn't even true anymore. So, yeah, when it comes to an idea, I mean, everybody's welcome to bring in stuff. Generally speaking, like, we have band meetings every Monday. I'm there either in that studio or working at home all week, and various guys basically come in and out during the week. Rick Rubin would come in like once a week or once a month, so he's really kind of more big picture, and I'm kind of like more granular. Yeah, Rick is. We did Minutes to Midnight with Rick. I think this. I mean, maybe you can speak on it too, but I feel like this one, Rick really. We had a different experience with Rick because last record we were really trying to just break outside. If you can imagine like the confines of the sound from Hybrid Theory and Meteora being like fenced in, we were just trying to get outside that and see what was out there on the last record with Rick. So he was kind of helping facilitate that exploratory effort. But then on this record, I feel like once we were out there, we really got a sense of what we, I mean, there's one thing to just do stuff because it's new and it's fun and it's fresh, but we got a sense of what felt good. Like we started to form more solid and defined opinions about what we liked versus what was just a fun experiment for a moment, and that was that. So I feel like this was just a more focused writing process on this record.
And how much thought goes into when you're going through the process of writing the tune, thinking about this thing is going to translate massive in front of the crowd? That's not. I mean, it's not really our thing. I mean, when we write, we tend to write in like twos, like between 1 and 3 people. We don't write. We don't sit in a room and jam. We don't look at it like, oh, we're gonna make something that is an arena anthem, whatever, stadium anthem thing. It's more like we are just writing stuff that that we're kind of getting stuff out of our system musically and lyrically. And in fact, some of this stuff on this record was really intuitive, really like it was like our subconscious kind of pouring out. We tried a method that's new to us but not new at all in the scheme of writing music. It's called automatic writing. And we asked, and Rick told us about this and said that he had done it with like Tom Petty and Johnny Cash and Neil Young, among others. And it's kind of like, it's kind of like walking up to the microphone and just like imagining the melody and the words already. Like if I told you come up to the mic and sing a brand new song, new melody, new words right now, it's like terrifying. You get in there and you're just saying weird stuff. And after a while, though, if you really get into it, there's like it's almost like a meditative thing. You feel like you're channeling the song, and that on the more loose, like I said, it's kind of loose thing. That's kind of like where a lot of this came from. I totally went off track. No, that's totally fascinating. It's just like the stream of consciousness writing approach. That's cool. Listen, in the grand scheme of things, right? You guys are still a relatively young band, but do you think about legacy at all on how you want the band to be remembered, how you guys want to be remembered? Does that come into your daily mindset?
I think we really enjoy working with each other and making art together. You know, we make music, we make videos, we do art, we tour together. We're around each other all the time, and we always create new challenges on how we can improve what we're doing, from the artistic side to communicating with our fans. And just I think we have something very special within the dynamic of the six of us. Sure. And so to be able to wake up to the new challenges every day and approach it as a team, it's really great. And you know, the world around us is changing, and you know, every day it's something new, you know. So I think we definitely feel blessed to be able to put this album out, and hopefully we get to do one at a time. But I think in terms of the future, we're looking at, you know, more like what are we doing the next day or next week, or getting ready for the next tour. Not like, oh, like 5 years down the line we want to, like, we have some of those ideas, but we know that like the baby steps are going to take us there.
It's a weird balance too, because I know Joe's right. Like we do think about things in terms of like just keeping ourselves excited about like what's on the immediate horizon, but also it should be said that I know every one of us is very conscious of the career of the band and the integrity of what we do over the long term as well. So, you know, it's a delicate balance, as it is for every band.
Right.
What's up? This is Mike.
And I'm Joe from Linkin Park.
And you're listening and watching Rockarazzi.com.
Well, I treat you good.